Hey there, if you're trying to lose weight, one of the most important things to consider is how many calories you should be cutting from your diet. The general rule of thumb for safe and sustainable weight loss is a 500-calorie deficit per day. But how do you figure out what that means for you specifically? It all starts with your BMR, or basal metabolic rate. This is essentially the number of calories your body burns just by existing. It's what keeps everything functioning even when we're lying in bed doing nothing. To get an estimate of this number, try using an online calculator that takes into account your age, sex, height, and weight. I use calculator.net. Once you have an idea of how many calories you burn at rest each day, it's time to factor in other activities. If you're more sedentary during the day, like if you work a desk job and don't exercise much, your daily energy expenditure might not be too far off from your BMR. But if you're active throughout the day or engage in regular exercise, then you'll need to add those calories burned into the equation. To create that 500-calorie deficit we mentioned earlier, subtract about 250 to 300 calories through diet changes. Think smaller portions, less snacking, and aim to burn an extra 200 to 250 by exercising. Keep in mind that you must fuel your body with enough nutrients for proper function, so don't go too extreme with calorie cutting. Aiming for a slow and steady weight loss of 1 to 2 pounds per week is safe and sustainable. Also, everyone's body is different. What works for one person may not work for another. You might need to adjust your calorie intake based on how your body responds to changes in diet or exercise. Also, be sure not to go below 1,200 calories per day without speaking to a healthcare professional. One final tip: make sure you're tracking calories accurately. Overestimating portion sizes or underestimating the calories in certain foods can throw off all your hard work. Use apps like MyFitnessPal to keep track of everything you eat throughout the day. I hope this helped answer your question. Remember, it's all about finding what works best for you and being patient with the process.